That we have the Bella Nutripro juicer for you. You hear about juicing all of the time, whether your New Year's resolution is to eat healthier, for your family to eat healthier. Everyone is saying to juice, the best way to really get all of the nutrients, all of the vitamins from your fruits and vegetables. But it's so confusing. What type of juicer is the best juicer? Well, this is actually so popular here at HSN. It's the cold press juicer. So we're going to go through all the details, but basically it does matter the way you juice as far as the way you extract the juice from your fruits and vegetables. So this is a great way for you to make sure that you're maximizing all of that. Big customer pick on hsn.com. It's so easy to use, and it's the lowest price we've ever done. In fact, the first time we're airing it at this low price. So listen, we originally aired this at $249.95. It became a customer pick at $249.95, and now it is $179.95. That's a huge price break with 5 flexible payments and free shipping and handling. So this is the year that you are going to get healthy and drink delicious juices, you and your family, that you make right at home. And our friend Kelly Dedring is here to tell you and show you how easy it is to use this. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, too.
And Happy New Year to you. I know that a lot of people's New Year's resolution is to get healthy.
Absolutely, yeah.
You might be even more specific, and you might think, I'm going to start juicing, because juicing is one of the healthiest things you can do for your body. It's such a fantastic way for your body to digest vitamins, minerals, nutrients, and enzymes. It's actually more efficient than chewing your food. So if you're one of those people that have heard the hype about juicing, but maybe you've been intimidated, let me tell you about cold press juicing. Because there are basically two different kinds of juicers in the world. One of them is called a centrifugal juicer, and that's the fast one, that's the loud one, and that's the one that, you know, it's very much more common. This is a slow juicer, or a cold press juicer, or a masticating juicer. All three of those things are the same thing. Now, there's a couple of differences between the two types of juicers. One of them goes really, really fast, and it kind of heats up your juice, and it squeezes it out the front. Don't get me wrong, I love both kinds of juicing. If you're juicing, I say go for it. But this is the kind I prefer. The reason is you get a healthier, more nutritious juice, because you're not oxygenating the juice. You're just squeezing the juice out of each piece of fruit. So it's a little bit healthier. You actually get more juice per piece of fruit with this type of a juicer. So you're going to be spending less on your fruits and vegetables because you're getting more juice per piece of fruit. The other thing is the juice is going to last longer. So with the other kind of juicer, it oxygenates it, which means it's going to degrade faster. You have to drink it right away. Not with this kind of a juicer. You can store this in your refrigerator from 2, 3, 4, even 5 days.
Wow, so make it on the weekend and then have fresh juice all week long.
That's a really great idea. With the other kind of juicer, you have to drink it right away. No problem if you plan to do that. But with this one, you can store it. And we actually give you a great pitcher that you can store it in. So, but let's get to juicing now that we've kind of, because a lot of people don't understand the difference between those two types of juicing. I'm going to pop in, I'm going to do like my green juice. Yeah, so it's nice and quiet. It's that masticated. That's why they call it cold press or slow. It's not actually slow, but it's not a hot way of doing things. It's actually a colder way of doing things because it's basically just squeezing the juice out of there. I just popped in some pears. This is my green juice. So this is what you call that green energy. You know, the chlorophyll, the phytonutrients, all of the chemicals that you want in your body, the natural chemicals, you're going to get with your green juice. So I did a pear. I'm doing some celery. I'm going to do some apples. And you can actually hear that masticating sound. You can hear that motor grinding and squeezing all of the nutrients, vitamins, and minerals out of your fruit.
It smells so good. I can smell it already.
So I did apple, pear, lemon, by the way, is a superfood. There we go. We're doing our lemon. Lemon actually releases the power of other foods. So always add a bit of lemon to whatever you're drinking. Spinach has that fiber, great for eye health, also great for energy. Kale, superfood once again. Now this kind of a juicer is great for your leafy greens. We're actually going to do wheatgrass here in a minute.
Ooh, can't wait.
Which most juicers can't do leafy greens or wheatgrass. More cucumbers, which are natural electrolytes and great for digestion. And then some more apples. So here's the reason I do a lot of apple. First of all, apples, apple a day keeps the doctor away. That's actually true. Apples are so healthy for you, but it sweetens the juice. So if you've added celery or any kind of a vegetable into your juice, the apple will sweeten it and you won't even taste.
Look how fast you're doing that.
Well, it goes right on in here. That's the power of this kind of a juicer. It squeezes it with that auger, and we'll talk about the auger here in a minute. But I'm going to let you taste that.
I can't wait to taste that.
Because there is no better way to start your morning than with a glass of fresh juice.
Oh,
if you're a coffee drinker, I encourage you for 30 days, just take my advice, just listen to me for 30 days and try juice. If you don't have more energy with juice than you've had with coffee, send it back to us. And you will.
Yeah, absolutely. Look better, feel better, and know what you're putting inside your body. Know what you're giving to your kids, because you buy juices, you know, there's added sugar, you don't know what's in them. You're adding all of the ingredients. This is perfect if you have a picky eater in your family and it's hard to get fruits and vegetables, or hard to get them to eat fruits and vegetables. Have some delicious juice.
That's actually a great way to sneak the fruits and veggies into your kids or your husband or your own.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that wonderful?
There is nothing better than the juice with all of the citrus and the celery and just all of the different flavors. It's not even in the same category as juice that you buy in a bottle I mean, even at your fresh market, wherever you buy it, it is so much more delicious when you juice it right then. Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
And if you'll take a look at the consistency of that juice as I do my red juice here, that's how it separates. It's not oxygenated, so you're not going to see any separation. That's because those nutrients have been squeezed and not oxygenated. So that's why you can actually store that in the refrigerator for days as opposed to being required to immediately drink it. It absolutely is. And here's what I'm using on top of here. If you don't like the pulp, so you could do pulp or non-pulp. I just did with pulp. You can see that's a little bit thicker.
Oh, it's amazing.
Bella also gives you the pulp screen. So you can see I easily pop that pulp screen right on top there. So what's happening is it's going to give me a thinner juice. If you don't like the pulp, if you're somebody that's like, ew, pulp not for me, no problem. All you do is pop that pulp screen right on top there, and now look what we get. Can you see the bright red color of that juice? I'm throwing beets. Beets are some of the hardest vegetables to do. Like beets right inside there. I'm doing my apples to sweeten it. I'm also doing my raspberries and blueberries, which, by the way, both are filled with antioxidants, great for blood circulation, digestion. Those are superfoods. Strawberries will really give you that delicious sweet taste, plus they're awesome for your heart, by the way, and contain lots and lots of vitamin C. You know all of this stuff about fruit. We know that fruits and veggies are healthy for us. We know we're supposed to be eating 5 servings a day, right?
But who is eating 5 servings a day?
Raise your hand if you're eating 5 servings
of fruit. But so think about that. Every single day, you could have the nutrients and the antioxidants of the blueberries, the strawberries, the raspberries. Beets, incredibly healthy for you. I'm not eating beets every day.
Right.
At all.
Who's eating beets every day?
Exactly.
That's a really good question.
So I love that you just hide them in the drink, and it's that one drink a day. So let's talk about everything you're getting with this configuration. And again, we'll talk about the motor, why it's different than other juicers.
Yeah, absolutely. So we talked about the difference between the juicers. This is really the big point of difference. This is an auger. This is what squeezes and massages the vitamins, minerals, and enzymes out of the food. It spins just like this, and it squeezes. It's very, very powerful. This isn't it's not tearing up your nutrients. It's not destroying your nutrients. It's just squeezing the nutrients. Then I mentioned before that you're getting 2 of the pitchers, one for the pulp, one for the juice. So 2 of these come along with it. Then you're getting the strainer, which we've used earlier, and you can see the strainer actually collects the pulp. So it's like pulp or no pulp, your choice, okay? So you choose whether or not you want to use that strainer. I really love to have that option. Certain things I like the pulp, certain things I don't.
How convenient.
Yeah, so you get the housing and the food pusher. Then Bella, I love it. They're giving you a cup as well. It's a to-go cup. So because of the way that you're doing the cold pressed juice, take this to work with you. Throw it in the refrigerator. Have it in the office with you. Throw it in your kid's bag. Perfect. They can have fresh juice with them all day long, and it will stay fresh because it doesn't have the oxygen.
I'll remind you, it's the lowest price we've ever done. $250 is the price it became a customer pick at. It's $179.95. You have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee with free shipping and handling and 5 flexible payments to get this home. So if you're thinking, gosh, everyone's talking about juicing, I'd love to try it. Get it home for $35.99 and try it for 30 days. Yeah. You can send it back. But it's about all of those healthy benefits that you hear. You know, we know we should be eating more fruits and more vegetables, and that our family should be doing the same thing. But it's hard.
It's hard. And you saw I just took all those those pieces apart. By the way, they're all dishwasher safe. Either rinse them off or throw them in the dishwasher. It's not difficult to clean. That's what I love about Bella, is that they give us these great fun appliances that do all these wonderful things, but then they also make them easy to clean because they want to fit their appliances into our lifestyle, and nobody likes something that's difficult to clean.
So what are you going to make now?
Okay, so almond milk is all the rage. Everybody is talking about the benefits of almond milk. It's packed with protein, it's low in calories, and it's rich in nutrients. 3 great reasons to try almond milk. But the almond milk at the store might have chemicals in it, preservatives in it. You don't know what's in some of those store-bought items. You can do your own almond milk right inside this machine. And I love that. So you could do cashew milk. You could do soy milk. If you watch down here, you're actually going to see the almond milk literally pouring out of the machine. So try your own fresh almond milk. I'll give you my recipe. It's really easy. You just buy the blanched almonds. So that's the kind of almonds that don't have the skins. Only because the skins are a little bit bitter and they don't provide too much nutrient content. So you're not losing many nutrients when you lose those skins.
All right.
And then you want to soak the almonds overnight. So you want to give them at least 8 hours to get them nice and soft. And then you can see I'm doing 3 to 1 almonds. So 1 part almonds, 3 parts water. And then you just pour it right through the machine. And as you can see, in just seconds, I've got about 2 cups of almond milk. So imagine if I wanted to easily make a gallon of almond milk. I could do it with 1 bag of almonds.
That's fantastic.
And it's going to be fresh, no preservatives, no chemicals. And then if you want to sweeten your almond milk, I would recommend adding in some vanilla or some agave or some honey. So look at that. I mean, it's gorgeous.
Absolutely. And that's and almond milk's incredibly expensive. So that is a great little tip that you can use the juicer for.
Absolutely.
Free shipping and handling. This is the first time we've had this back since July. So what are you showing?
I'm just showing the pulp.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because with this kind of a juicer, it squeezes all of the goodies out and just leaves the pulp. So that pulp is so dry. I mean, it's absolutely totally dry. And if you wanted to make like almond cookies or use the pulp for anything else, you absolutely could.
Perfect. Okay.
So a normal juicer does not do almond milk. It also doesn't do wheatgrass. Wheatgrass is quite possibly the healthiest food in the world. I mean, if you look up the benefits of wheatgrass, it's one of the healthiest things you could put in your body ever. In fact, if you take 1 shot of wheatgrass, and you'll hear it grinding. So that's that noise you hear. That's a really good noise. You want to hear that noise. If you take 1 shot of wheatgrass, that is equivalent to eating 2 pounds of salad greens.
Are you kidding me?
2 pounds of salad greens. So think about that for a second. Wheatgrass also contains all of the vitamins known to man.
Wow.
All the vitamins on Earth known to man, wheatgrass contains. It's filled with 70% chlorophyll. So if you're somebody that has actually heard the benefits of chlorophyll, which is so good for your digestion, your eye health, your heart health, it's 70% chlorophyll.
And you're just mixing it with...
I'm cutting it with a little bit of orange because wheatgrass actually has a bit of a bitter taste.
Right.
So I cut it with a little bit of orange. You could cut it with pineapple. You could drink it straight. But it's a little bit bitter. It's not the tastiest in the world. It just happens to be the healthiest in the world.
And a great way to get all of those nutrients. I have to taste this.
I want you to taste this. Have you never had wheatgrass?
I've had wheatgrass shots of just the wheatgrass, so I'm excited to have it with the orange.
That's a really great way to do it. So you go to the health food store and you probably buy a wheatgrass shot for $6.99 at my health food store.
Gosh.
I could buy the whole bag for that and juice my own. So we're gonna both do a shot of this.
Oh, okay.
And here's the thing about wheatgrass. It's also a natural energy enhancer because it's filled with so much chlorophyll. It gives you so much energy. If you do the energy drinks, just try wheatgrass. This is a natural way to get it. Plus, it's so healthy for you.
And you know, cheers, exactly what you're
health.
putting inside your body. Okay.
Nice, right?
Oh my gosh, that's delicious.
It has that little nice orange flavor there.
Oh my gosh, that's so delicious. And it tastes so healthy. And the flavors, you have to get this home and experience the flavors. The flavors are just so much stronger. They permeate so much more when you have this fresh, juiced, wheatgrass and, in this case, oranges in your own home. What is this?
This is sorbet. So that's what I love about this kind of a juicer. Look what we're doing. Frozen fruits right on into the hopper here. And you can see that I've got the beginnings of a little bit of a frozen sorbet. So here's the thing. Get out your frozen fruits. All I did was there we go. That's the bagged frozen fruit from the grocery store.
Okay.
And I've just thawed it for about 5 minutes, and then I popped it through my machine, and I want you to try that. Do I have a spoonful?
So you do, thank you. So it's just the bagged frozen fruit, and that you didn't add anything
extra. I didn't do anything. All I did was pop it through the machine, and it takes a little bit longer, so that's why I just gave you that little bit of sorbet, but this is going to make the fresh sorbet. Look at that.
That is fantastic.
Isn't that delicious? So instead of doing like the ice cream with the sugar, try a frozen sorbet.
Oh my gosh.
This kind of a machine with this motor and with this Auger by Bella will allow you to do that. No other juicer, the centrifugal kind, will allow you to do a frozen sorbet. So that's what I love about getting this specific kind of a juicer. You're going to pay a little bit more up front. You know, we're acknowledging that, but the benefits you're going to get from this kind of a juicer are probably going to outweigh the kind you're going to get from another kind of juicer.
Yeah, and you're getting all of the nutrients, all of the juice, all of the liquid out of the fruits and vegetables.
Yes.
So you're spending money on the fruits and vegetables, but you're maximizing what you were getting out of your fruits and vegetables.
You're going to find that you will spend less money on fruits and vegetables because you're going to get more juice per piece of fruit. So all the things I'm putting in here are citrusy. So I'm getting my vitamin C. I'm packing in my vitamin C. I have my watermelon. I did my pineapple, and I'm doing my mango, which are all fantastic. The other benefit to doing this kind of a juicing is you do get the fiber out of the juice as well. The other kind of juicing, you don't get much fiber, okay? With this kind of juicing, you're still going to get the benefits of some of the fiber of the fruits because it's basically just squeezing all of the goodness out of there. But you might be wondering why I'm doing all these tasty, delicious citrus fruits. Well, because I'm about to make a fresh juice cocktail.
Ooh.
So I love to talk about juicing and how healthy it is, but I also really enjoy my juicer. I use it for fun things like social events, bridal showers, wedding, showers, or graduation parties, birthday parties, whatever event I'm hosting at my home. I always have out my cold press juicer, and then I do a little shooter bar. You can see right here, this is just vodka, but it could be gin, it could be rum, it could be tequila, it could be anything that your heart desires or that you think your guests will enjoy. And then you just take fresh citrus juice or strawberry juice or apple and cranberry or pear or whatever nice, delicious flavors that you want to do. You have out these fun martini glasses, and look, all you do is this. Instead of buying the sugary mixed drinks that we don't know what kind of chemicals are inside.
Exactly.
Now you're going to do a fresh juice cocktail. And trust me, there's nothing like a fresh juice cocktail. You can't even get a fresh juice cocktail at a bar.
Exactly. That's what I was talking about. Just drinking the juice, the flavors, and how strong and rich and delicious the flavors are when you juice them yourself. You're going to experience that in the morning, yes, but like Kelly said, if you want to make mixed drinks with it, your mixed drinks or your alcoholic drinks are even going to be that much better. I love that. A lot of us love fruit. We love fruit juices. We love fruit, not so hot on the vegetables. I love that you can hide the vegetables for either yourself or for your kids. You hide them beneath the flavor of the fruit.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I'm doing another orange drink, but I must mention we also have this set of juicer tools. So if you want to peel, like, say, your celery, which I just take the peels off of it, some skins are a little bit bitter. So that's totally up to your own taste, whether or not you want to peel them. They can go through the machine. But check out the juicer tools online, because those are really great to have as well. If you're really thinking about getting into juicing, you're going to want to start having everything that you need with that.
Yes, and we can actually throw up the item number on the bottom of the screen if we can, because those of you that don't have the juicing tools, certainly add that to your order. So this is your year, 2014. You're going to be healthier. We're all going to be healthier and happier. And this is a great start for you. Get this home. Try it for 30 days with free shipping and handling and 5 flexible payments. It's so simple.
Here's your health.
Here's to your. Oh, I need to drink my